Tommy Daniels here with the reigning ECHL Player of the Week, Jesse Mychan. Man, so well deserved. You were a beast out there last weekend, and I know you credited your teammates the other night when we were talking post game. But got to feel good for you. What a start to your Allen career.
Yeah, it's my first Player of the Week in my career in the ECHL, so I'm pretty fortunate for that. Like you said, it does come down to your teammates and how good your team's playing and timing and all that, of course. But when you play with good players like I am and the team that we have, it's pretty easy to reap those rewards.
And you're the leading goal scorer in the league right now with 5. The Florida player that was tied with you is currently up and not active. So if you look at the standings this morning and the stats, Jesse Mychan atop of the ECHL in goal scoring.
Yeah, that's got a good ring to it. I don't mind that. So maybe I'll try and hold on to that title for a little bit here. We'll see where it goes.
The games against Wichita are always pretty intense here. I don't know if you ever saw the YouTube clip of the New Year's Eve Day game a few years ago.
Yeah, of course.
Where the brawl started even before pregame warmups. I know fans you haven't been here very long, but you're familiar with Wichita. You guys played against them in the playoffs in Colorado. What is it about that team that it seems like whenever they show up, it's going to be nasty, dirty, but great for fans to watch?
Yeah, I mean it was very similar to when we played them too in Colorado. They're a physical team. They always have big bodies and they can skate and they like to play the gritty game, and that's kind of why we clash with them here in Allen, obviously, with the style that we try and play. It's definitely a game for the fans. I'll say that. But we enjoy it too. It's a lot of fun, and usually there's a lot of offense in those games too. It's pretty wide open, and you definitely got to keep your head up. So they'll be interesting games.
When teams are playing as well as we are right now, we won 4 in a row. Sawchenko is playing out of his mind. He's been great. Mott's been great whenever he's been in there as well. If there's something that the team needs to improve on right now, what is it?
Like you said, we're playing great. I'd say we're firing on all cylinders right now. I think we could clean up the D zone a little bit. I think, it's still relatively early in the season where guys are still adjusting to the new systems that Marty's putting in place. So if we can clean up the D zone, I think we're going to make life a lot easier on Sazi and on ourselves too.
It's funny when you've been around for a little bit, you've played in this league for a while. When you win these awards like you did this week, is it still as special as like when you were a rookie and you'd win something like that? Does it still mean as much?
Yeah, I mean, even more so now. I think winning it when you're 28 years old, the league's got a lot younger, a lot quicker. The players are getting better every year. So you definitely hold yourself accountable when you win that award, and you're proud of yourself. But there's always somebody else trying to get it the next week. So you just gotta keep going and keep grinding.
Well, I'm still working on a name for your line. It's not one of those things that you randomly just throw out. I mean, it's got to be something that if you're going to go with it, it's got to be something special. But you know what? Your play this year has been just that. It's fun to have you here. You were a pain in our side when you played against us for Colorado. Always feared number 29 out there on the ice. So it's great to have you here, not to mention the fact your leadership and what you bring to the lineup. And fans loved your Zoom interview the other night. Your personality really comes out in these, and people get to find out, especially this year when they don't get to talk to players individually,
right.
Just the type of guy you are. And all they knew was from the old days of Colorado, and they see that, hey, this Mychan's a pretty good guy.
Yeah, it's good that they get to see the other side of me. It's not too many people do. They kind of just see the on ice guy and they're like, oh my God, like, look at this guy. But, there's, like I said, I'm fortunate to be a part of it in the organization here. I mean, obviously yourself included, it's great.
Yeah.
And we got good people. And when you're working with good people, that's when good things happen. And that's when, championships start rolling in, which you obviously know about here in Allen.
Yeah. And you're no doubt, you're going to be a big fan favorite here. Again, congratulations. So well deserved. I was so happy when I got the note back from the league saying Jesse Mychan Player of the Week, and I'm sure that this is probably not the last this season.
Yeah, let's hope not, and let's hope we can just keep things rolling here and have a good year.
All right, Jesse, thank you very much. This is the ECHL, of course, Red, White, and You podcast brought to you by Bang Solar and the player of the week in the ECHL, Jesse Mychan.